tell a very funny incident. About 20 years back, maybe 20, I suppose. I was traveling, and my students, one of them has become an air hostess. She's the chief of that, okay? She said, ma'am, how come you're in economy? I said, I paid for it. She told me, oh, I will upgrade you to business class. I said, without money, I am always happy. So she upgraded, and there was a lady. I saw her, and being mothers talk more, women talk more, system analysts talk more, and I'm all three in one. Okay. So I said, I saw her, and I said, she was reading a book or something. I said, I've seen you somewhere. She looked at me and said, no. I said, my memory is fairly good. Are you an employee of Infosys? She said, no. Did we share the same dais? She said, I don't think so. Were you my student 10 years? There's an end to the shamelessness, you know. Because sometimes there's a batch of 160 and all, you won't remember. She said, no, ma'am, I've never met you before. I said, fine, now that means almost don't talk more, okay? So I said, okay, I will. In business class, you get a film magazine, and I was going through that. I realized who she was. Then I came to know that she was expecting I will sit next to her and say, oh, you are fantastic, I met you. Ma'am, it's, oh, young lady, it was such an honor, whatever she was expecting. Whereas I was talking to her, were you my student, are you an employee of Infosys? So I was, no, not that way. Because I saw her picture, then I realized she was a film actress. So until that I said, no, I've seen her somewhere because I've seen her poster. That's the reason. It is not that, I know, she has to acknowledge me. Seeing her picture in the film magazine, I realized she was a film actress. But she felt very offended, you know, I'm asking her all these silly questions. So it depends on what you think about yourself. You think you're normal, then you don't bother. You think you're something special, then it hurts you a lot more when people don't talk, you know, don't acknowledge you that way.
Now let's